Understand yourself, white man, that the white man's burden should not have been preached in Africa, but it should have been preached among you. That you need now to civilize yourself. You have moved to destroy and disrupt. You have taken people away. You have broken down their systems, and you have called all that civilization. And we who have suffered at this are now saying to you, you are the killers of the dreams. You are the savages. Yes, it is you who have always been uncivilized. Civilize yourself.
2 words. Civilize yourselves. Civilize yourselves. You know, I found it weird growing up that we were being referred to as barbaric, uncivilized, savages, animals. And these names were coming from people that were tying people to a tree and whipping them so hard skins were coming off, boring holes through people's lips and putting locks, tied people to horses and letting the horse run free, dragging them to death, taking thousands upon thousands of children from their families, putting them in boarding schools where they died. Until tomorrow, we are still digging up skeletons of children from the earth. So civilized and morally upright, they stole from the uncivilized barbaric savages, spent so much time opening other people up and studying them like lab rats when they should have been studying themselves. And then they went on missionary trips, preaching to other people when they should have been preaching to themselves. All the while having furniture that were cushioned up using human hair.
All right, I want everybody to see this. This is not propaganda at all. This chair right here is 200 years old. This 200-year-old chair came from somewhere in North Georgia. Now, we are restoring this chair. So what we're doing, we got to take this chair and make it look brand new. But I want y'all to see. Now, I actually asked and I got into the details of it. I didn't just assume. I want y'all to see this. Usually, old, ancient chairs like this, you fill them with whatever you can get your hands on is what you fill them with. This one apparently has cotton. This is hand-picked cotton, been sat on for over 200 years, and it's horrible. But it's made with solid wood, so it's gonna last forever. But I want y'all to see this. This is human hair. This is literally human hair. Imagine how many slaves it took to put human hair in this seat. It's the full seat, the full interior of the seat is human hair. It's human, not horse, not cow like they usually do, pig hair, horse hair. No, this is actual human hair, slave hair. Imagine how many slaves it took to fill this chair with human hair. Now, a lot of them are filled with horse and whatever you can get your hands on. But this came from a very, very wealthy people in North Georgia. They're keeping this chair because of the historic and the sentimental value it has to their family.
And don't get me started on the selfie lynchings. When I found out about this, I was petrified for days. And then somehow, fast forward, they are the ones that are scared of us. After all this, you will be the first to call the cops when you see a black person. How? Like, how? So I blurred out these images because they are sensitive images and a lot of people might be sensitive to them. If you want to see the real thing, you can just Google, black lynching or black people hung on trees, and you are going to come by some very horrific images. Another thing that just didn't make sense to me growing up watching these civilized people was how far they are willing to go for their pets, like literally to the ends of the world and back for animals. And then I saw how they were treating people from other races, and I was like, they must think that animals are better off than people who they consider to be the other. Obviously, the list goes on, but I want you guys to tell me down below in the comment section who actually is, as this person asked, the uncivilized, savage barbarians. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
We need to decolonize this Jesus story and throw away a white Jesus with his idols, I don't believe in a white movie star from Hollywood who is supposed to have come around and saved me from my sins. How can a white boy with blue eyes die for Africans when they cannot even share land with us? Show me one white man who has died for a black man. Show me one white man. 25 million people dead in the sea on their way to America for slavery. 15 million people dead in Congo. 25 plus 15, 40 million plus people dead. And all their blood means nothing except the blood of a white boy. If you are going to do theology, do it correctly. Do it correctly. And give me an option. If I want to believe in a white Jesus, I'll believe in a white Jesus. If I want to believe in a black Jesus, I'll believe in a black Jesus. But if you want to be true to the biblical text, then be honest as theologians. And I'm embarrassed to be sitting here as a theologian together with some of my theological friends who have gone to school to study, and when we come out of school to study, we actually continue to promote the wrong theology and push it in front of our own people. We have become the colonizers ourselves, Uncle Toms, who are sitting on the conscience of our people. Which is wrong. Which is wrong. We need to understand and deconstruct the whole picture and ideology of this white Messiah. And as long as we worship a white Messiah, my submission to you is that we are not worshiping the truth of the text. This is an academic exercise we're doing here. If you want to be true to the text, please, I bought a can of Coke. Can I drink the Coke? Can I drink the Coke? Don't tell me just drink as long as you are drinking. I said I want Coke. Therefore, remove the unnecessary iconography.